Good morning. We are headed down to our other property down in town. We have some work to get done down there. You may or may not remember that we purchased a little lot there probably about 3 years back, and that was with the intent of developing like a rental vacation home. So we were at first leaning towards that. As time kind of has went on, we were going more towards like a full-time rental. That was our plan, to build something down there. We were going to use the resources we had, which is white spruce trees here, and we were going to use our sawmill to build a little D-log cabin. Lots has changed since then, sadly. Not only have building costs gone up tremendously, but what has mainly happened is the trees are no longer that great for building anymore. And so this is something Eric and I have been noticing for about the last 2 years. They've just been declining, and now they're starting to go bad pretty quickly. So their integrity is just not good for building anymore. That put a major kibosh in our plan, and honestly, since then, just other things have developed and happened, and we've changed our minds. So we're not going to be building more on that property. And I know that some of you are probably sad to hear that. We were a little bit sad as well, but we have some other stuff coming up that is even more exciting in our opinion. So we are going to head down there with our truck and trailer and get some work done.
All right, we're gonna get going. I think what we're doing right now is pretty much just cleaning things up. We got quite a few dead trees or spruce beetle killed trees that we want to take down, make this place look a little better, and we're also gonna get some firewood out of it. So we're gonna start with that. We're gonna fell them and cut some rounds. That's why we brought the trailer, and we'll haul them back up to the cabin.
This tree is a really good example of the trees that we were talking about earlier, and we've talked about a lot, that is just not doing well. You can tell by all that bark peeling, and there's these little marks in here where the beetles have laid their little larvae, and they have eaten the living layer of the tree, so to speak, and now he looks like this. So that's sad, because when we first were working on the property 2 years ago, this one was alive, and usually the smaller diameter trees are not affected as much, but this one is a goner, so he'll become firewood, I guess. Are you okay?
I'm pretty good.
Well, it doesn't come back and hit the truck.
What's that?
It's not going to come back and hit the truck, is it?
Hope not.
Looks like it is.
Well, things are going pretty good. Got some of these major problem trees down. They were all hung in each other. It seems like these quaking aspens, which this is one right here, they like to fall over a lot, so kind of sucked, and I had it hung in a bunch of trees. Anyways, we got the front section pretty much all cleared out. Got some firewood cut. We're gonna take a quick water break real quick. It's hard work moving all these branches around. So last winter or fall, we actually had plans to come down here and work on this place. We had a lot of things lined up and some stuff fell through, and winter came extremely early last year and everything froze, so we didn't get anything done. So we're down here now, and I actually wanted to show you guys something else we have down here. So this is a conex, and this is very similar to the one we have up at our cabin. It's a 20-footer. The one we have is a high cube, so it's a little bit taller. This is just your standard size one. And we bought this because we got an extremely good deal on it, and it's sitting at this property because we have nowhere to put it up at our place. But these conexes are absolutely awesome, especially when you can get them for a good deal and they're in good condition like this one. So we're happy to have this. We're gonna get the chainsaw fired up, and we're gonna see if we can get some more firewood cut.
This stump right here? Or the stump over by the road?
That's gonna do it for today. Actually, it wasn't too much work out here. We got some of the firewood loaded up. We're gonna collect the rest on our way out. And next time you see us back down here, not only are we gonna have the excavator rental, but we also rented a heavy equipment trailer for moving that conex. So we're gonna be moving that thing very far on our own because it's not staying here. We'll see you guys when we're back down here. Okay, we're getting a late start this morning. It's probably getting close to 10 a.m. Our excavator rental was a little late getting delivered, but we picked up our equipment trailer last night. This is also a rental. We're heading down there. We got our chainsaws, our gear. We're gonna see what we can do. I don't think it's here yet. So we wait.
Well, it is no surprise that it is raining out. We're hoping that it stops. I'm not sure if it's going to or not. I'm not sure if winter's ever gonna actually come. I figured I would tell you a little story in the meantime while we're waiting for the rental. Eric mentioned this whole idea to me probably about a month ago, and I thought he was just like out of his mind. I thought it was so crazy. I couldn't conceive how we could actually do this, and we have yet to do it. But once the idea kind of sat in my mind for a while and lingered and stewed in there, I was thinking that it may actually work. And so here we are, and we're gonna try and get that conex up on this trailer with the excavator and then transport it and unload it, which is just madness, but I'm hoping that it works.
Here we go. I want to be like straight, so I think, what I'm gonna do is try to lift it up and slide it forward. That way I can get in there. All right, let's see if this works. Okay. This is the plan. Got the chain on the front of the conex, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this little mini excavator. We're gonna try to tip up the front end as high as we can and back the trailer under it as far as we can, and try to slowly lower it on the trailer and then push the conex forward a little. Sounds pretty simple, but we'll see what happens. Kind of nervous to try this. All right, let's get it lifted up just a tiny bit and see what it looks like. Try swinging it your way a little.
Oh, okay.
Right in.
You're gonna get the trailer in?
We're gonna back the trailer in and see if it works. This is sketchy. Can't see anything on my mirror.
Oh yeah, you are. You're really, I'd say you're perfect. I guess worst case scenario, it'll just fall over on its side.
The better. Because you don't want it on the back of that trailer, it's gonna
flip the truck?
Maybe. Want it to slide off, you know what I mean? Like as I let it down. I think if I let down from here,
you're over 2/3 of the body onto it.
I think we should try to go.
I think you should go hair higher.
Hair higher, you think?
What's like the worst thing that could happen?
I don't want that chain to pop on.
That could be really bad. It's gonna sink back. That's not high enough.
Huh?
It's already popping the truck. I think it's too low. Can you push your arm out a little? That's perfect. Push your arm out a little, hun, towards the right. You got it on. You freaking did it!
Almost.
No, you did it. It's there. We're good to go. Yeah, you should have seen the truck. The tires were off.
The truck's off the ground.
It was off the ground.
Okay, that was stressful. We got it like 2/3 of the way on. Somehow, it's almost on there. So I think what we need to do, the excavator is not powerful enough just to drag it and pull it. Well, it probably is, but I don't want to scratch up the deck too bad. So I think we need to pull the truck forward a little, and we need to start working with the back of the conex.
Yeah.
And lifting it up and trying to push it forward.
Oh, you're not going to do the front anymore? You don't want to drag it?
I think we need to push it from the back. This is what we're working with. We bought straps specifically for this project. These things are big straps. They have a braking strength of 16,000 pounds and they're rated for 5,400 pounds. We have 3 of these that we're gonna strap down the conex to the trailer with. Conex weighs 4,800 pounds, trailer weighs 3,000 pounds. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put 1 strap on it so we can disconnect the excavator. We're gonna pull the truck straight forward so we can get the excavator directly behind it. I'm gonna try to just use the arm and the bucket to nudge this thing forward. We gotta go forward like 6 or 7 more feet. We're almost there. The back end of the truck, I don't know if you can tell, but it's about 1.5 feet taller because there's so much weight on the back of that trailer, it's popping the truck up. So we'll see what we can do.
Have you decided how far forward versus back you want?
I think we're just gonna go right to there. I'm gonna try to get it to where the truck looks good. You know what I mean?
Okay.
How far is that down?
All the way on the ground? First started lifting the conex, it kind of went back into the ground, and I was like, oh no, we didn't get it high enough.
That'll stay on.
There you go. You kind of pop down or something.
Careful, don't flip on you. Can I get the excavator behind it?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving it all?
I can't tell. You have to do it more. Slow and steady. Looks good. You're good. You did a pretty good job.
Thank you. Okay, so if we put it
But
out in the road.
I have one question.
Okay.
Since our driveway is pretty bumpy, is that going to be kind of sketchy on that front corner? Do you
It's
want
not
to
gonna
maybe
fall
strap
off. I'm gonna pull it forward. We don't need to strap it down. Somehow everything is going our way. We got it on there. The only thing we need to do is we almost got it perfectly straight on there. I'm gonna take the excavator just right here on the road, just bump this side that way, like two inches maybe, and we're gonna strap it down, and this little project right here is done. So let's do it.
This is so crazy, you guys. I'm stoked. This is one thing down. We still have to transport it. And the third thing, which is probably going to be the hardest, is unloading it without any sort of heavy machinery. That's enough. Whoa. Who are you talking to up there?
Talking to you.
Just, I want to pause you for a moment here. Do you realize the world, the possibilities with an excavator, all the things you can do?
You could do anything you wanted.
You could do anything you imagined.
Anything you wanted if you had an excavator. Well, this is awesome. We're gonna work on the driveway next with the little mini excavator. So we need the room. We didn't want to leave this truck and trailer parked up here. We're gonna take the trailer up to our house, drop it off, and we're gonna shoot back down here and we're gonna get back to work. Okay.
So what Eric's working on doing behind me is kind of like backfilling our driveway. When we came through 2 years ago, he used that same excavator to kind of like carve things out where all the trees and the roots of the plants were. But after kind of thinking about it, we want a little more dirt back into the driveway. So he's working on making that happen, and he has so much fun on that excavator. It's really funny. I'm gonna see if I can show you what smile he does when he's working that thing.
Things are going great out here. We're working our way up the driveway and we have not had a frost. So our temperatures haven't been very low. So I'm able to grab these stumps. The dirt isn't frozen, it's nice and loose. I'm dropping them, I'm shaking them around, getting all the dirt off. And I've got a couple little piles, and then we're using the extra dirt to fill in the driveway a little more, smooth it out a little bit. And we're just working our way up the driveway to the main pile. We're getting there though, this is going awesome. It's like a big toy.
Calling it quits for the day. Eric did a wonderful job out here. It looks great actually. We were able to use a lot of the dirt on the property, get it off those stumps. That way we don't have to pay to have it removed. This property is just not really appropriate to like burn the stumps or to dig a big hole and just trench them. So that has been a little bit tricky to find someone who's willing to haul it. And we do have a company coming tomorrow to haul the stumps for us, which is awesome. All in all, it looks wonderful out here. I'm happy we're getting the work done. It is a little bit bittersweet. We've had this property for a few years, and I feel like in that time frame, other people have developed and built, and it just kind of feels like this place needs someone, and that's not going to be me and Eric. We're just too busy for it. So I know it's ready for someone else out there. and it looks really good. So it's just a little bit bittersweet because we have enjoyed it over the years that we've had it and done some work.
It does look good out here, but it looks extremely muddy. Well, we're down here again at the property. Everything was going pretty good for us. We got down here like 8 this morning. We had a dump truck, a local one, lined up to come down here at 9. So we were working, 9 o'clock rolled around. They didn't show up. 9:30 rolled around. I finally called them and it completely fell through. So we were sitting here with a rental excavator that is not cheap, waiting on a truck that wasn't coming. So we called the rental company for the excavator and we said, we're done with it, come down and pick it up. They did, which is nice because we only got charged for 1 day with it. We didn't have to use it for a second day. Unfortunately, this is all we got done out here. We got a lot done. The main thing I wanted to do was get that conex loaded on the trailer, which we did. We shook off all the stumps, so now our piles of stumps are still here. They're just a lot smaller. So we've got one here, and then we've got 2 more sitting up in the driveway. And it seems like it's getting hard for Arielle and I here to find a company to come out and work with us. So we're trying to decide whether we're gonna sell this property as is, or if we're gonna kind of keep trying. We're gonna remove the stumps, put gravel down, and sell it that way. Either way, nothing's gonna happen with it till next spring. But we do have the conex loaded on the trailer, and we finished this project a day early, I guess. So we're gonna go home, we're gonna get some stuff packed, we're gonna get some stuff ready, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning. We're heading on a long haul, and we'll see you guys there.